Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Dominic Cicale and my Fluff, aka Kayla. We're here, Mafia Roundtable. This story is going to be about Vinny and not the captain's man, I'm sorry. My cat's getting me nervous here. She's getting me excited. Oh, by the way, we have a spot. What are you laughing about? That my cat got me excited? This is the only woman that really loves me. With that, see, I got everybody laughing. Hope you out there are laughing too. But all joking aside, I'd like to thank our sponsorship, EG Vodka and Champagne de Rock. Go to the website, egvodka.com. You'll love the vodka. Excellent. 100% organic. Great vodka. I drink it all the time. I don't even get a headache. Anyway, with that, Kayla and I like to tell a story. This one's about Vinny going out to Foxwoods. Well, Kayla wants to go elsewhere, so hold on one second. Let's put Kayla down. Yeah, go find some mice. Not me either. So, she's going out to find rats, but like I said, not me either. Anyway, now back to the story. It is around after Christmas time. What had happened was Vinny has me, it's somewhere in December, and Vinny tells me, Dom, I want to take out Patty DeFilippo. Patty DeFilippo is a captain in our family. Vinny, and stay tuned for that story to come out, why Vinny's looking to kill Patty. For many years. And the irony of it, Vinny was a soldier in Patty's Dejin before Patty, and Dejin means crew of 12. And Vinny was underneath Patty, but never liked Patty. They never got along, two different personalities. So Vinny says, Dom, we have to get a car. Go get a car, go buy one, and we're going to set it up like it's a cop car. So I took my cousin Nancy Ann, and actually my daughter's mother was with us at the time. We went to Major World, which is a massive car dealership for those of you in New York. I don't know if it's still in existence, I'm sure it is. But we head out to Queens to go get a Chevy Impala. So I saw one I liked. It was a burgundy. So I said, all right, we'll take that car. And as I'm sitting in the dealership, it's maybe, I want to say they close about 10:30 at night. It's a Friday evening. It's about 9 o'clock at night. The place is basically barely lit. Everybody's out celebrating, partying. It's Christmas time. And we're the only people in there with the sales guy. So I'm sitting there in the chair, back and forth, leaning, and they have the new Corvettes. They have two of them, 50th Anniversary Corvettes sitting in the showroom. My whole life growing up, I've always wanted a Corvette. My father even had his first car was a Corvette, I think 66. So I'm sitting there, so my cousin, being the ball breaker she is, she turns around, hey, cuz, go check out the vet. Nah, I'm okay. No, go check out the vet. So I go to the Corvette. I walk over, open up the door, and I'm in heaven. I'm like, oh my God, I love this car. So really, she's opening me up with that. As I'm walking back, she says, why don't you buy the car? Go ahead. Buy the car. Me, I wanted to buy it, but I knew it's not practical. Because at this time I have about 4 or 5 vehicles. So she says, go ahead, buy the car. So I look, it's about maybe 9:30 at this point. Now, if I buy it, I'm going to need financing. So I turned around and I said, I would buy it, but man, they can't give me the car now anyway. Finance office is closed. With that, the sales rep hears me. Give me your social security number. I said, if I don't walk out with this car tonight, I don't want the car. That was my way out. I'm like, oh, I'll get out of this shit. Give me your social security number. So I said, listen, I'm leaving here tonight with the car. Otherwise, I'm not taking it. So you can't sell me tomorrow, the next day, next week. Turns around, give me your social security number. I give it to him. I'm sitting down. I'm like, what the fuck? Comes back. And I see he launches something. I grab it. I look. Call somebody. Go ahead, open up the door. It says the car's yours. Just sign here. I said, what do you mean just sign there? How on earth? He says, you don't even have to give me a deposit. Take the car. It's yours. How'd you do that? He said, I ran your credit. That's it. This is major world. We do what we want here. I'm like, oh, fuck. Now, I have my girlfriend at the time. I'm not even sure if she was, I think she was pregnant with my daughter, if she gave birth. No, I think she gave birth by this time. So the mother of my child, my cousin's there laughing her ass off. I'm like, gee, thanks, Nan. We wound up leaving Major World in a Corvette. I left the Impala there. I told him, all right, I'll be there Monday to pick up the Impala. So I'm like, oh, fuck. Next day, run to Vinny. He said, did you get the Impala? I said, yeah, no, I got it. He said, all right, we're going to take it to Howard Beach, give it to one of the guys out there to trick it out that it's a cop car. We'll put all the sirens on it, the lights, take everything off, strip it down, make it look like it's an undercover car. I said, all right. I said, but we're going to have to wait till next week. He said, I thought you got the car. I said, I did. It's still at the dealership. I said, well, how'd you get home? Like, I know you went with your cousin. I said, well, I bought a Corvette. It's the 50th anniversary. He shakes his head. He said, Bo, are you kidding me? I said, Vinny, I got the car. And he was serious, too. Beautiful car, burgundy, a brown convertible top, 50th anniversary, stitching all over it. He said, Bo, if I see this car, I'm burning it. I'm going to burn it on you. That's all. He said, you do what you want. And he was dead serious. I said, come on, you kidding me? He said, watch. One night I'll catch you, whether if we're at Rayo's, because we went to Rayo's almost every other week. Because Vinny had, he would get 20 tables a month from the Genovese crime family. They give him the tables. So we frequent there pretty often. He said, watch. Your luck, we'll be sitting in Rayo's. All of a sudden, somebody's going to come in. Hey, somebody's Corvette's on fire. And Vinny, I said, Vinny, come on, stop. Stop with the jokes. He said, no, I'm going to burn it. Okay. Lo and behold, we go to Rayo's one night. And I have the vet. But I made sure Vinny got there first. So he's there. He drove a Navigator. I think he had the black one at the time. He always switched out Navigators every 2 or 3 years. So he said, Bo, what do you have? You have the vet? I said, yeah, I have the vet, and you're not going to fucking burn it. So that's it. You burn it, we're going at it, you and I. And he starts laughing. He said, Bo, really? You're going to have a fight with me over a car? I said, yeah, I'm going to fight with you over a car. You're not burning my car. And we're going back and forth. He's jabbing me. He said, we'll see after a few drinks. So with that, we finished our drinks, had a great night. And right away, I got in the car. And he said, come on, let's go another. No, I'm not meeting you anywhere else. Because I knew Vinny. So I made sure I got into the car, and I saw him. He's in the Navigator, but I started up first. All of a sudden, I see his truck going. I'm like, fuck this. And I took off. I mean, floored it. He's never catching me. But, I mean, I hit light after light. I'm passing lights. If I was going to get stopped, I get stopped. But I wound up getting away, go home, park the car. It's about maybe 2 weeks later. Vinny loved his blackjack, loved to gamble, that so much. I opened up an account in Foxwoods. I had a credit line, maybe $150,000, anywhere from $100 to $150. I'm not sure the exact amount, but they kept on upping my line. So Vinny, one night, it's I think a Saturday night, he said, Bo, let's go to Foxwoods. How much cash you have? I said, I have about maybe $60,000 in cash. He says, you have the credit line? I said, yeah, it's whatever it is. At the time, probably 120, 150. I'm not sure, whatever it was. He said, all right, good, let's go. I said, all right. How do you want to get there? Vinny turns around, bring the Corvette. I said, no, Vinny. you're not fucking baiting me. I'm not bringing the Corvette. No, Bo, I'm serious. We could get up there a lot quicker. He said, I give you my word. I promise you. I will not burn the car. I will not crash it. I give you my word. I said, I got your word. He said, yes. I said, okay, we'll bring the vet. I pick him up. We wound up leaving. Maybe it's about 11:30. We're leaving the Bronx. And I get on the New England, the thruway. All of a sudden, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. And I'm like, hey, you feel like driving? He said, absolutely. I said, Vinny, don't fuck around. No, Bo. And I knew Vinny wanted to go to Foxwoods, so I know he wants to get up there. So he's not going to fuck with my car now. He might fuck with it when we come back. And as he gets in the car, takes off. I fall asleep. I wake up maybe about 45 minutes into the drive, and I hear the engines. I look over, 155, 157. And I'm like, fuck, it's pitch black. So now we're on, I think from the New England, it goes into Connecticut, all black. There's no lights on the highway. I'm up maybe about 5 seconds. All of a sudden, I see lights. But we're past them. Like, we're past the lights. It was like a split second, but I saw cop lights. I'm like, fuck. I have $60,000 cash in the glove box. I'm still on probation, so I'm violated because I'm out of state. Vinny looks over to me, slows the car down to about 130. Bo, what should I do? Go. Bo, you're on probation. That's it. Exactly. Go. You sure? Go. Vinny punches it. It's up to about 160. And I have my head at the time we didn't even wear seatbelts. I'm looking at the front of the dashboard trying to help him guide the car. He even shuts the lights on the car. So all we could see is lights of other vehicles. As an exit's coming up, now the cop car behind us, we don't even see his lights anymore. That's how far ahead. We see lights of a cop car turn on, and the cop car goes onto the highway, but he's past the exit. So right away, Vinny, there's the exit, go off. He goes off, he swerves off to the highway. Now, mind you, there was no lights. Gets off the highway, start taking the side roads. As we're taking the side roads, we see the other cop car finally caught up, went past the exit. They're both flying. We're hysterical, laughing. Vinny turns the lights on. I said, wow, that was a close call. He's like, yeah, Bo, we got away. They'll never fucking catch me. Really, with this car? They can't catch me. And we're going. We pass. Now, we're trying to stay parallel to the highway to go to Foxwoods. So we're taking all the side roads. And I look. I said, there goes the Connecticut State Trooper barracks. We passed them. Yeah, fuck them. We get about 2 miles away. 2 cop cars come the opposite direction. All of a sudden, they do a K-turn. Lights, woo! Driver, pull over, we hear. Vinny pulls over. Driver, get out of the car. No, the driver. Okay, get out of the car, big shot. So he gets out of the car, and he's standing there, and it's cold, too. It's fucking freezing. So he's standing there. Now, passenger don't move. I'm not moving anyway. I'm warm over here. So as I'm sitting there, young cop comes up to me, standing by the car, but I'm listening. I'm really not paying attention to him. I'm listening what the main cop is telling Vinny. Are you fucking out of your mind? Are you fucking idiot? And he's like, Bo, what the fuck you talking about? Who are you even talking to like that? I don't even know you. What did I do to you? Did I go with your wife? Like, Vinny's going back at him. I'm like, damn, Vin, relax. No, fuck this guy. Who does he think he's talking to? And the guy's ripping Vinny. That was you on the highway. I clocked you at doing 148 miles, 147 miles an hour. He said, highway? What are you talking about? I had to pee. I got off the highway. We're looking to pee. We're heading to Foxwoods. Like, are you kidding me? I'm over here. How could you tell me I was doing 147 miles an hour? You caught me doing 10 miles an hour. I had to pee. I would never speed like that. So with that, Vinny's going back and forth with the cop. Cop says, well, I'm going to run your license. And he said, run my license. I haven't had a ticket in over 10 years. I don't know what you're talking about. But I know it was you. I saw the plate. You mean to tell me, you're telling me I was doing 147 miles an hour and you saw my plate on a highway with no lights? Are you out of your fucking mind? I'm like, oh, Vinny, you're going to get us locked up. And he said, nah, fuck him. Now, the young cop is over by me. He hears all this. And he hears me even telling Vinny, relax. So now the older cop goes in and he tells Vinny, stand outside. I don't want you in the car. So he tells me, Bo, it's cold. I said, it's starting to get chilly in here too. So with that, he's laughing. The young cop is asking me, hey, Dom. So I guess he ran the plate to the car. He says, how fast does this go? I said, I don't know. I just picked it up. It barely has 200 miles on the car. I don't even think that much. So I didn't get a chance to open it up yet. They told me wait till after 500 miles on the car, then you could blast the engine, do whatever you want. But break it in first. He said, nah, come on, you could tell me. I know you know. I know you had to. He said, I just went on a track. I think the Audi A8 just came out, the sports edition. And he was sincere, but I don't know this. I figured it out afterwards. But he told me, no, I took the Audi A8 on the track. That thing's a monster. Just a young state trooper, just hip, love the speed, love the car. With that, I'm like, I really don't know. I can't tell you. He says, I know you know. Maybe he'll tell me later on. I don't know. With that, the older cop comes. And he's ripping into Vinny. Ripping into him some more. You're going to tell me that was you. So Vinny said, how the fuck am I going to tell you something that I didn't do? Are you kidding me? I'll beat this all day long. You're going to break my fucking balls? You caught me doing 10 miles an hour. You're going to accuse me, tell me you saw my plate on a dark highway that I was doing 147 miles past you. Why didn't you catch me then, if that was me? Cop's going, he says, you're right. You're going to beat the case all day long. Now, by this time, they didn't even search the car. They didn't even have me come out of the car. He says, you're right. But here's what I am going to do, and I guarantee this is what's going to happen. If you don't tell me the truth right now, I don't give a shit. You're right. You're beating this. But this is the weekend. I'm going to lock you up. You're not going to see a judge till Monday. So that means you're not going to Foxwoods. If you do tell me the truth, I'm just going to write a ticket and let you go. I'm giving you the last chance before I put cuffs on you. I want you to tell me right now, that was you doing 147 miles an hour. Then he said, you're out of your fucking mind. It wasn't me doing 147 miles an hour. I was doing 160 miles an hour. And furthermore, if I knew these fucking back roads, you would have never have caught me. So now lock me up. All of a sudden, silence. I hear laughter. Cop says, you got some fucking pair of balls. That's right, I got some fucking pair of balls. If I'm going to jail, I'm going to jail with my balls. We all started laughing. Cop said, I'll be right back. I'm like, Vinny. He said, can I sit in the car? I said, absolutely not. You can't sit in the car. I said, I hit him. You deserve to freeze. You're getting us fucking locked up. He said, fuck him, Bo. You know, so what? We'll spend time in jail together. Gee, thanks. So with that, the cop comes back. He says, here, I'm giving you a ticket for, I think, like 20 miles over the speed limit. So you don't want to see him, because I think a certain mileage, they do have to lock you up. He says, I'm going to let you go because of the balls you have. You hear Kayla? She's getting mad. She even agrees. But he said, I'm going to let you go. You're getting this ticket. Just pay the fine. It's like $300 and something. But I'm going to let everybody know on the next shift to make sure you're not speeding, to look out for a burgundy Corvette with a brown top. Vinny said, absolutely. Guys, you made our night. This is the cops telling Vinny, you made our night, thank you, but be careful. Come on, going those speeds is dangerous. He said, Bo, I know. Well, I have to ask. And Vinny turns around. How fast does that fucking clunker go? The thing you're driving. The cop says, it does about 90 miles an hour and shaking like a bastard. With that, I hope everybody loved the story. Oh, and another thing. That's a classic. This story is definitely a classic. will probably be told for this ages in the police barracks, Connecticut State Police Barracks. So if anybody from Connecticut's a trooper watching this video, hit me up on the comments. I'll respond. We can have a few laughs about that. But I hope everybody likes the video. Hit subscribe. Remember, our sponsorship, EG Vodka. Go to egvodka.com. Check it out. Buy the vodka. Excellent. Won't have to. I don't get a hangover, so hopefully you won't get one either. Peace out, everybody. Have a good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Wish everybody the best. Thank you again.